All right, let's get right into it. You can actually build your dream life if you know this. The world is designed to make us all be a consumer. There's no incentive for us to actually use our mind and create because that's how the system was designed. The school system, the society, the government designed the society, the world around us so that we just live an average life. An average life made up of consumption and with no creation. Think about this. Most people live their lives without ever creating anything. They don't have anything at their name. It's just they consume what other creators, other people have made for them. That just strips the whole point of being a human. I find that being human means that we all have this ability to create, to build, and to produce something. And that's how we use our brain at the maximum of its capacity. Even myself, I was a little bit self-conscious before I started creating content and all those videos and started to do things for myself. I was self-conscious about others' opinions, how they would think. In the end, I simply had to change my mindset and to shift my mindset really from what I was being taught to what I was learning by myself. And what's funny is that when you learn things by yourself, you can choose whatever you want to learn that's relevant in life and in the world. And I found that meaningful, because there are lots of things in school that we learn and we never use them in life. But now with the technology we have, we can literally learn anything we want. From technology, health, AI, sales skills, communication skills, anything. That's what I teach in my community, the New School. The New School is a community of like-minded students who are desperate and clueless, directionless in the modern digital world and want to build a meaningful real life. I also have a free Discord server that you can join, and you can book a free appointment, a free coaching appointment to see if you're a good fit for my coaching program. The links are down below. The real question you have to ask yourself is, what do you want to create? How do you want to contribute to the world? Each one of us has something that we want to contribute to the world. The true fulfillment that comes from our lives, it comes from mastering a craft, something with purpose. A simple job does not do that because we are doing it 99% of the time for the money. It's not our true calling. What we actually like to do randomly on a Monday afternoon at 2 p.m. when we have free time. I started to build my dream life by being an educational content creator when I just saw I was going nowhere with my degree and my script trajectory, the typical script. When you follow the typical script, I was not passionate anymore about the degree I chose. And I learned that I had to do something different. When I was really passionate about learning the science and my field of study, but once we got into the workplace and actually did the job, did the tasks that we would actually do if we would get a job in that workplace, in that field, I just got turned off. I didn't like how it worked. And I realized that I'm just simply a guy who likes to study, to learn stuff. But when it's time to do the tasks based on someone else's priorities, based on someone else's beliefs, I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that I didn't have control over what I do. And this is when I started to look into what can I do online to make a living whilst loving what I do and being passionate and fulfilled about it. In 2026, in today's world, it's obviously going to be online. That's where everyone is. That's where we can reach the most people. And that's where all the information is. I find that being a content creator that teaches people and makes them learn is something that truly resonates with me. Since I was always someone who likes to study and learn and just learn new stuff, basically. Learn new stuff in my mind and apply them in the real world when they are actually relevant and meaningful. The reason why you can't find out what is your main task, what is your flow task in today's world is because there are too many distractions around you and you're going too fast. You're switching too much between them. You have no attention span. Like, you need to learn how to slow down in today's world because that's what makes you stand out from other people. It's not about being the fastest and the quickest to complete the task. It's about being the one who is present in the task and who takes the time to learn and adapt to whatever is in front of him. And that applies whether if you're in your studies, in the job world, or wherever you are in your 20s. If you're the one who does things differently from those around you, and if people can sense that, can feel that, then you will stand out in a positive way and you can change the world with your own ideas. My name is Jadone, and my goal is to make men and women in their 20s experience a life of purpose, meaning, of fulfillment, despite living in a broken world. See you next time.